Hi friends, Ryan from Barn 3 here, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can set up one of our OXU pedals to work with the Boss 500 series pedals like this DD500. Now it's good to remember that any of our OXU pedals will work with the Boss line of pedals, including our OXU Mini and our OXU 3. But always remember that with Boss pedals, they only let you program 2 foot switches. So let's say you had bought an OXU 3 to work with an Eventide H90 or some other such pedal, but you want to try it out on the Boss. This foot switch would not be able to be programmed, but you could certainly program these two. For this video, I'm going to be using the OXU Standard for its slim ergonomic design. Fits great with the 500 series pedals. A few things to keep in mind up front. If you're choosing to use our optional OXU mounting plate, make sure you do all the programming on the pedal first before you mount it to the plate, because once it's mounted to the plate, you won't have access to the slide switch on the back of the OXU. And if you have any questions about the mounting plate, we have a separate video that will go over some of the reasons why you might want to use the mounting plate, as well as installation instructions for this product. Also, every single OXU that we sell comes with a custom Barn 3 TRS cable that's about 11.5 inches long, which would work fine with this setup. However, we also offer a 10-inch cable that will work really well with this particular setup. If you're using a pedal board, say you have a flat pedal board, you don't have access to run a cable underneath, this will wrap around the pedal real nicely. And that's what I'm going to be using in this video. Finally, with the OXU Standard and the OXU Mini, you'll get this little power adapter, and this is specifically for use with Boss pedals, so we will be using that in this video. Okay, let's get into the programming of the pedals themselves. To start, we need to make sure that our OXU is in the right configuration. You'll notice that there's a slide switch on the back of the pedal and one on the bottom. For the slide switch on the back, we're going to slide it all the way to the right, so it's on the B setting, which stands for Boss. And the same is true for the bottom slide switch. We're going to make sure that it's all the way to the right on the B setting. Next, we need to actually power this unit to work with Boss pedals. Now, on the OXU 3, we have a power input right on the side. It's a standard Boss style 9-volt center negative power plug, goes right in there. And on the OXU Standard and the OXU Mini, we really wanted to keep these as slim as possible, so we had to come up with a unique power solution. And that's where this little adapter comes in. This is a TRS to barrel plug adapter. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by plugging the TRS into the OXU. Then we'll take our normal Boss style 9-volt center negative plug and plug it in. And then we can take our TRS cable and plug it in the left side of the OXU. Okay, now it's time to actually program the Boss pedal. So to do that, we're going to go into the Edit menu by pressing the Edit button once. We're going to use the time value knob to scroll to Control, and then press the time value knob. Now we're going to use our arrow keys. We're going to use the down arrow to go to Control 1 function. That's the left foot switch. And in this case, I'm going to set it up so that the left button is bank down, the right button is bank up, so I no longer have to press the two buttons together. Makes life a little bit easier, but there's many different options in here, so I recommend reading the user manual so you know what you might be able to program these foot switches to do. So I'm going to scroll now over to bank down. Then I'm going to press the down arrow, and we want to make sure that Control 1 mode is on moment. You can see here that you can also put it on toggle, but for this particular thing, we want it on moment. Then we're going to go down to Control 2 function, and I'm going to scroll to bank up. And then same thing, we want to make sure that Control 2 mode is on moment. And then to get out, we just press the exit button twice. And now you can see we have bank up, bank down, and then our normal preset select and tap control. And that's how you program a Boss 500 series pedal to work with the OXU. If you have any other questions, please feel free to visit us at barn3.com.